Hello and welcome to this tutorial from my YouTube channel Off to Office. Most of the time we have to work with foreign data, and if we are lucky, Excel imports it cleanly and we start using it right away. But often the data isn't immediately usable. Don't be discouraged. You're going to be pleasantly surprised at how easy it is to scrub this data clean. So in this video we are going to look at 6 classical usages of text to column tool of Excel. So let's get started. Text to column wizard can convert numbers that has been stored as text to proper number. Numbers which are formatted as text are shown left aligned in a cell instead of right aligned and are often marked with an error indicator. There are several ways this could happen. Suppose if a number has been entered with an apostrophe before it, it will be treated as a text, or any number imported from external data source or other file formats like CSV. Also, if we get any number as a result of using text formula like left, right or mid function, like as we can see. So what we do it, we copy it and paste special. This is a number that we have copy pasted from a foreign source. The problem with such data is that these numbers are ignored in calculation with formula like average or sum. Let us check it. As we can see, it is giving a sum of 500, which is very obvious that is not true. So what we do, we will select this data, go to data menu, select text to columns. By default it is selected delimited. We will go to next, and here we will set the delimiters to nothing. Go next, general, and where we want this operation to occur, I want it to get it done here. Finish, and we are done. Apply formula now. Secondly, we use this wizard to separate or extract a set of characters out of a given text on the basis of delimiters like space, periods, semicolon or any other letter that we select. So we will select the data, go to data menu, select text to column, select delimited with, and as you can see the default delimiter is tab. As you can see the default delimiter is tab, but we have to be very careful as this feature remembers our last setting. I will deselect tab and select space as our delimiters. As you can see in the data preview, it will show the data that will be shown exactly after the conversion. Press next, destination, set it to this place, finish, and you're done. We will take another example. Suppose from this data we want to separate all the domains out of this email ID. So we will select it, go to data menu, text to columns, delimited, next, and here we will select others, this, next, and finish. Look, domain has been separated, and if we want to know how many IDs are there on Gmail, like check Gmail, so 10. Now next, text to column wizard can convert a date entered with dots or anything else to proper data format. In my last video, I showed you how to convert dates with dot using date formula. My intention there was to bring to fore the method of separating the three components of the date to use them to your requirement. Here I am going to explain the shortest method to get to the proper format of dates with a series. Select dates, go to data menu, text to columns, delimiter, next, and here we will select nothing, absolutely nothing. Go to next, go to date format, and this gives you all the formats of date. I want to keep it to date, month and year. The destination and finish. See, for better visualization I am changing its format. And the dates have been successfully converted. Even if the dates have been entered with semicolon or comma, Excel is smart enough to recognize it and to convert it in proper date format. Now in some data there are more than one but consecutive delimiters, like in this example. What we will do, select it, go to data menu, text to columns, and here we will tick this mark, treat consecutive delimiters as one. Next, finish. This wizard can also separate a text even if there are more than one delimiters. Like in this data set we are observing there are more than one delimiters. We go to data menu, text to columns, delimited with, next, so comma and semicolon, semicolon, comma, and we are done. Still we are able to separate it. Now look at this data. It has double quotes and semicolon. Select it, and the shortcut for the text to column wizard is Alt A E. Next, I have to separate this data. Select appropriate delimiters, semicolon. Now Excel has got two qualifiers in text to column wizard, single quote and double quote, as you can see. So if we select either of these two, single or double quotes will be ignored at the time of using delimiter, and if set to none, Excel retains the quote characters. Like I have selected none, then it is, as you can see in data preview, it is retaining the double quotes, but I don't want it to happen, so I am selecting double quotes. Now it is ignoring these double quotes, and it will then separate the data, extract the data, finish. Last and important feature of text to Excel column is fixed width. Now there are some data which are or aren't separated by space, but we need to separate in a different way. We will try to figure it out with following examples. Let us say we want to separate numbers and characters from the given string in two parts such that numbers and characters are separated. We will select these two data, go to Alt AE, select fixed width, next, and put a break line here, and again look at these data. We have got spaces to delimit it, but what I actually want, I want to separate 1 2 3 4 and the rest. What to do? Select these two data, Alt A E, fixed width, double click to delete the break line, double click to delete the break line, and we have to put a break line at appropriate place. I want to put it here. Next, finish. So what we can infer is that fixed width tool can be used only when there is a uniform pattern or consistency in the data. In those cases, we can, as per our requirement, fix boundaries to extract data. So that wraps up our today's tutorial. I hope you found it useful. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and press bell icon so that you receive notification of all new videos. Thank you.